Skyview High School Sports, a presentation of 106.9 FM, 1390 AM The Fan, and Cache Valley Daily. Brought to you by Adams Wealth Advisors, Great Basin Graphics, McDonald's, Logo Shop, Napa Auto Parts, Old Grist Mill, Les Olson Company, DD Auto Salvage, Logan Cash Rich Credit Union, and Cache Valley Daily. Now, it's time for the Skyview Bobcats on 106.9 The Fan.
To Bear River High School, John Newbold, Ken Clark with you, and we appreciate you tuning in tonight on Adams Wealth Advisors. On CacheValleyDaily.com, they're our sponsor. They power your video experience tonight. Adams Wealth Advisors puts clients first under any circumstance. Put AdamsWealthAdvisors.com to learn more information. But we just had a really good JV game, Ken. We can only hope that the varsity game is going to turn out the same. Skyview pulled out the victory somehow in the JV game, 48-45, despite missing a lot of free throws down the stretch.
Yeah, I think Skyview looked pretty rusty also in the sophomore game. They've had about a 10-day break, and it showed a little bit as they got started.
Well, I talked to one of the players. It's high school. I'm not going to say their name, but I talked to him during the sophomore game, one of the varsity players, and he just mentioned, I'm like, hey, do you even remember how to play basketball? He said, yeah, but if our shot's not falling, you'll know why. So, yeah, they're even thinking about it. And, I mean, mentally, just that break right there, to have a comment like that, you kind of wonder, like, it's in their head a little bit.
Yeah, and we're in for a tough test tonight. I watched this Bear River play in the North-South tournament, and they're a really good team. So I don't know why we had that 10-day break. I can't imagine the coaches were even that happy about it. Must just been a scheduling conflict. But
yeah,
they're gonna have to gather themselves really quickly and come ready to play against this Bear River team.
Well, this Bear River team, like you mentioned, Ken, they were part of that North versus South Classic up at Skyview. We got to watch them in person 3 nights in a row. The one thing with this Bear River team, you're going to remember a lot of names if you follow Skyview basketball. You've got Jace Roberts, Kyver Jensen, Owen Olson, Bridger Barfus. I mean, these are guys, Titan Jones, these are guys that have played for 4 years in the system here with Coach Reggie Shaw. And not only that, but finally their senior season, they look like a more physical Bear River team than Skyview's faced in the past with Bear River teams.
Definitely. I don't even remember. I don't know what their record was in that 3-game tournament, the North-South tournament.
Yeah,
but in my opinion, I thought Bear River was the best team out there for those 3 days.
Well, they maybe didn't lose, Ken, because they're 10-2 on the season.
Yeah, they may not have.
Skyview 5-7, obviously, still trying to get their footing around. But when you look at the RPI, the one thing I noticed with Skyview is their opponents percentage, the teams they're facing, the Pocatellos, the Fremonts, those types of teams, Skyview's percentage is higher on the 4A scale when you're looking at opponents' win percentage with the teams higher than them. Skyview's around 17 in the RPI, but the teams higher than them have lower opponent win percentages because Skyview, they're 5-7. They faced a tough schedule.
Yeah, they really have. They played some great teams. It's always interesting too at the end of the